Hi, I'm Bill Paul. Welcome to my journey from 2-week loans to debt freedom. Becky and I were doing what I call the California retirement plan, which is to buy a house, hold on to it for a long time, let it build an equity, then sell it and pay cash for a house in a cheaper area, like the Midwest. We chose Utah. I wanted to wait till we could truly retire, but Becky felt the need to get out of California right away. And it turned out that was right before COVID hit, and it's a good thing we got out when we did because of all that. We ended up semi-retiring to a small rural community, and Becky loved it. It reminded her of Susanville, California. And the children also loved it. But I missed the beach, I missed sailboats, I didn't miss the crime, and I didn't miss the homelessness everywhere. I remember calling our financial advisors in California for our 6-month financial review. And Esther, one of our mentors, said, "How much do you pay for water? How much do you pay for gas?" And she would just laugh because it was so inexpensive compared to California. She also said, "Why don't you charge more for rent on your rentals in California? Rent has really gone up." And so we were actually renting below market value. The renters in our Central California house were good friends of ours, so we didn't really want to raise the rent on them. And the Southern California house, they were struggling to make the rent anyway, so I didn't think raising the rent would help things. The people who rented our Southern California house were the sister and brother-in-law to one of my coworkers. And my coworker was a really great person. She was really honest, upfront, and I really liked her. So I trusted that her sister and her sister's husband would be the same. Well, it turned out that he was a meth addict. And so he always paid us late, and he always paid us less than the rent. I wanted to try to evict him, which is a really difficult process, but Becky wanted to just sell the house outright from under him. And some of our friends said, "Sell the house and buy local." Well, I really didn't want to give up a property in Southern California, but because of the bad situation and Becky wanting to sell it so quickly, I finally compromised and said, "Well, I'll do it if we can buy a rental here in Utah, somewhere between Salt Lake and Provo." Some people don't like rentals because you can run into problems like that. And Becky and I had both extremes of this experience. We had renters who were great people and good friends, and we had renters who were not so great. The good thing about selling commercial property for commercial property is you can do a 1031 exchange as long as the property is of equal value or greater value than the one you're selling. And that will save you a lot on taxes. So that's what we did. We sold our Southern California rental and we bought a Provo rental. It was near BYU, so we thought we would always have renters. But it turned out we were like 2 blocks away from the approved area for BYU housing. But it turned out we got a great renter in there anyway, and he paid faithfully even through COVID, which was a great help to us.